Alright, looks like we got everything set up, good to go. So now, just make it so on my end it says online. Alright, so we got TikTok comment set up like that. We've got this set up. Alright, sounds like we're good to go. Go ahead and disable performance mode just for a moment. What is good, guys? Welcome to the stream. If you just joined in, I am currently getting ready to stream a little bit. Alright, let's get this shit on the road. Let's see. First game we'll be playing today is probably going to be Magic the Gathering Arena. Let's get Steam booted. Let's get Steam booted up and ready. Now we go to grab you. Alright, we are now officially live. We have no viewers yet, which is perfectly fine. Alright, we are now fully loaded. We will be playing our Minotaur deck. I'm gonna get somebody with Svella Ice Shaper. Sounds good. That works. Yeah, we can do a Coom Warrior for our first creature. A little rude, but whatever. I'm gonna do this and exile that. Alright, let's see. The goal for now is going to be just to try and keep them... Well, actually, no, they're going to cast it this turn. Yeah. That's fine. Go and cast this. This is our fourth for the turn. This works. Yeah, we'll sack this. Make it more expensive. Alright, let's see what I'm going to do now. Because they don't have a lot of options they can work with. Works for me. What we will go ahead and do is go and do that. And cast Big Score, discarding the mountain. My turn, play this, now we play there and back again. Yeah, I'm still working with the same setup over here, Facey. Choose a mountain card. We'll do Rogers Theater. Sounds good. Now we do Season of the Bowl. Actually, no, sorry. You're thinking of my setup. If you're thinking about the one I used last stream, the wife. Oh, yeah, no, you never heard about that. That was months ago. We stopped talking. Pretty sure she was not being honest with me, and I mean, she was my girlfriend for a short bit, yes, but no. And now let's do this. Which then I get the trigger from the Smaug token. No, you're fine, Facey. It happens. No, I appreciate it. You actually, Facey, if you want, you're always welcome to talk in the VC. I think I have you in Realms of Sayer. Maybe not. I can pull up the profile info now. Yeah, streamer mode disabled just temporarily. Is now I can go here. Mutual friend and mutual servers. Yeah, we can invite you to the cult. Oh, that is the wrong server. There we go. Now you can join the hole that I'm hiding in right now. That's fine. Warden of the Grove for 1 counter on this creature. And let's see. Welcome, welcome.
Yo, what's up, bud?
Not much, Chief. Just vibing here playing some Arena.
That's dope. I'm not a big Magic the Gathering fan, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean, it's what it is. I just play it because mindless. It's just dopamine, and
Yeah.
I have an entire deck that is designed to just be pure dopamine. Cause
This is like the first time. This is the first time I've ever talked to you.
Yes, it has. I think we've only ever communicated via message prior, so yeah. But
Yeah, it's only because like I was like really scared, and also well, she changed her name to Virgil. But yeah,
Virgil, like Devil May Cry Virgil.
yeah, she's been playing Virgil, or she's been playing Devil May Cry, and I'm honestly like just really sad because like our relationship, I feel like our relationship hasn't progressed, but I love her, but it's starting to get really hard.
No, I'm with you, man. Like, I get that. You feel like you're putting in all the effort, nothing's happening, and you feel like it's still something you're doing wrong. Only thing I can tell you is with the situation that was with me and my ex that you know, or that you remember. I mean, the situation there was she just outright ghosted me, like literally right before my birthday. I realized that she may not have been forthcoming with the truth.
Yeah.
And so I didn't hear from her for a while. Randomly resurfaced online and I was like, hey, do you remember me? Claims that she was basically harmed in a rally thing to be in OKC, and I don't know. I think, in all honesty, she just decided to start over, and was not willing to be honest. So I accepted that and just moved on.
Yeah, but with me though, it's starting to get like really hard because like there was a point where like I wanted to just give up on the relationship, and probably not gonna say it, but she was like, she definitely said something a little over dramatic, and it doesn't help that I'm really fucking insecure too, and like when I need her, it's not convenient.
But it's always she needs you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that she's not like asking me for money or asking me to get her things like as my previous relationships, but it's starting to get to the point where it's like I don't even know what she looks like. On the fuck, and like there's just the thought of like, what if she's just catfishing me at this point?
Which, I mean, if I'm being honest with you, very valid problem to deal with. If I'm being honest with you, I mean, I'm gonna, if you don't mind me being absolutely blunt here, the refusal to make any form of compromise towards, because I mean, from the way you make it sound, you've expressed discomfort in the fact that, you know, you haven't seen what she looks like. They don't ever show, like, there's no proof that they are who they say they are. And
Yeah.
you keep telling them that you understand, you know, the desire for anonymity, but this is a relationship. This isn't the same as just being friends online. And it makes you uncomfortable that she doesn't feel safe to tell you or show you who they are. And because of that, I mean, if you want me to be entirely honest with you, I would outright dump them. If they're not going to show any effort to cater, or not cater, but to accommodate your needs, you're putting yourself into a situation of they're just never going to reciprocate. And yes, it sucks. Trust me. I have already gone through a relationship where I thought that I had everything I needed. I realized I didn't. And I felt like garbage after. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be great. You're going to feel like garbage. You're going to feel like there was something you should have done, but there was nothing you could do.
But yeah, I'm gonna like the one time that she told me that that I wanted to break up. I'm gonna text you what she said because I don't think it's appropriate to say out loud. But yeah.
Fair enough, man. I mean, do what you feel comfortable doing. I mean, your story, I ain't gonna blast you for for doing what you want to do. Of course, as long as it's within reason, but that's given. But I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of people forget though that online relationships are a lot more complicated than they seem, and and when a partner doesn't make the effort to try and make the relationship feel fair, it makes it a lot more I don't want to say overbearing, but it makes the strain on it so much worse. Because then the minute something doesn't go right, it really messes with you.
Yeah. And also, I've asked her, "Hey, can I at least see what you look like?" And she's like, "I don't do that," and she freaks out on me, and then I have to be the one to apologize. So it's starting to take a toll.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. From what you've explained to me so far, it gives the vibes that it is. First of all, let me just go ahead and state what you sent me. Like, that is some manipulative behavior. Just not worth it.
And then not only that, like you know, I have needs, and like you know, I asked for certain things for needs, and then I told her like I can reciprocate. I'm not ashamed to like send stuff too. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm just not that type of girl. I'm not that, like, I don't do this," but like she'll like ERP and shit like that.
Nah, she's. How do I put it nicely? I don't like. What?
She's hypocritical. That's what I've been telling my friends. Like.
Oh no! Well, I mean, that one is without a shadow of a doubt. But how would I put this? The first thing that comes to mind is me saying the word "she's for the streets," but that's not true. I think what's going on here is she is not treating the relationship the same. And I think that she's now realizing she can't keep doing it, and she's mad at you for having needs in the first place, which nobody should ever do that, period. That's
Yeah.
incredibly stupid.
And then
But-
I can't really understand. Like, not only that, it fucking bothers the fuck out of me because when we got together, I'm not sure if you like she had a in the previous server where the owner went MIA. She had a ex-boyfriend in there, and then she would flirt with him. And when we got
Oh, yeah,
together,
no.
she got she had
Did she
or,
do
well,
that
for
even
sure-
after y'all got together?
No, it was no, they were still together, but her ex, his name was Max, broke up with her, and like, not even like 6 hours later, she's like, "Do you want to get to know each other?" And that's just like, really thing. And we were talking to each other, and I didn't even know she had a boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. It sounds like... It just doesn't sound good. This is... I'm going to put it very nicely. Get out. This is not helping your health mentally. This is not doing anything good for you. This is... She's already refusing to compromise. This is a This is a very unhealthy situation. And you
And
just
honestly,
gotta...
though, like,
You just gotta go with it now. Like, she's not gonna
And she-
reciprocate, and she's gonna cause more problems.
like I've tried talking to her, I've tried communicating with her. Like, I can't even get her attention right now. Like I'm trying to text her.
And she only
Yeah.
responds when she wants to.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can talk to her because you guys are friends apparently. Because we're mutuals. Yeah, you show up on her mutual.
I haven't talked to them in like forever though. Just to explain.
Like, I've tried to match her needs, but like my needs aren't being met. So I think.
I think you just need to like just. Here's my advice: send her a message, say, you know, look, I can't keep doing this. You're not meeting the needs that I have. You're not willing to talk about or even agree on my needs. Like, you know, talk about them. You always make everything about yourself.
Yeah.
And every time I try to do something, you use that phrase like a threat. That is manipulative, that is toxic, and I'm done. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even think there's a point in messaging her. Just outright, it's block her. This is going to... How do I put it? A relationship is not worth it if the only thing that is ever going to happen is you get treated like crap. And if she's not willing to put any form of respect... I mean, let's be very, very, I guess, blunt here. How much does she actually do? Or is she just like I guess the better question here is how much does she do to really make you feel better? Like feel like your needs
Just
are met.
ERP and then just tell me everything will be okay. That's it.
Okay. That is where we get
But
into a bit of a complicated...
my thing is, like, I'm not a big ERP guy though.
Oh no, you don't have to be. Like,
No.
well, and my other thing would also be though is that that's not a relationship, dude. That
Yeah,
is
no.
that is something very different. But
Yeah,
what
it
I was
doesn't
about to
help
say
that
is,
fucking-
well, no, continue.
she's like a symphobe. If you don't know what that is, like, all she thinks about is sex with her partner.
No. Well,
So,
she
yeah,
doesn't
that
treat
isn't-
you. Well, I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
you. She
she-
doesn't treat you like one.
You get to be my protege today.
And I mean, honestly, that's kind of the sad part here. Is she's just not willing to treat you. She's not willing to treat you like a partner, which is also just horrible. But my advice here, dude, and this is gonna suck. Just send her a
Yeah,
message and
yeah.
tell her, I'm done. You aren't helping. You aren't being
Yeah.
a good partner. This is over.
Yeah, I think this is what I've said. I said, "Hey, I need to tell you something. I don't want you to hurt yourself, but I don't feel like our relationship is gonna work. I thought about it for a while. but-
No. This is where I might be in the wrong, but let's just point something out. You've been trying to be with this person for how long?
Like 6 months now.
6 months. And would you say that they have put in more than 10%?
No, not really.
This is where I'm gonna sound like an evil person, but they do not deserve to hear from you if they're not gonna treat you respectfully. Just all you gotta do is tell them, look, I'm trying to be nice here, but it's been 6 months and I gave it some time, but you are doing nothing to contribute, and you have done nothing but add threats and manipulative behavior. We're done. And tell her that after you send that message, she'll be blocked. She could say all she wants, but and this is where I would also say, screenshot every time she said those horrible things with the timestamps.
Well, I can't anymore because I'm on a new account, and my
Alright,
old one
well-
just deleted. Yeah.
Alright, well, still,
Yeah.
if it gets to it, you can have my info, and I will testify against it that, yes, she was not, from what you explained, she was not helpful to your health at all. And if it's really gonna jack with your mental health like this, she should not be in your life. But also, I hope that you get some time to really figure out, or not time to figure out, but I hope that you get time to handle the things that you need to as well, because this is not a fun situation to be in.
Yeah.
Here, let's do this.
Well, another.
And then we do this.
I hope you've got bottled lightning share.
Here's the fun part.
Alright, I just told her that the love is gone. And, you know, my needs aren't being met. It's jacking up my mental health. I'm sorry. And I'm telling her don't text me.
Don't tell her, don't text me, just tell her you are being blocked.
Okay.
She doesn't... Okay, look, Jim, let me put it to you this way. If she's done all the horrible stuff she's done to you, as you've stated, there is no reason for you to let her have contact with you. Because she will likely not change. She will probably try and try and reach out again with another account, to which I'm only going to say this. Block her immediately.
And
Because-
if she tries to contact you, please just tell her, like, to leave me alone. Or at least, like...
Oh, no, I'm just going to outright tell her, I'm not interested in getting into the drama that you have with your ex. Because that is all unhealthy.
Yeah, and please make sure she doesn't hurt herself, at least, because I don't...
Well, let me put it to you this way. If I'm being entirely honest, when she throws around the manipulative tactic she did with you, as you stated to me, with that first phrase, before the if we, I would not stop her, because she is using that as a threat. She knows entirely what
and
her
she's-
saying that means, and she does not deserve to get pity. And I know that sounds horrible, but what else are we supposed to do? What else is somebody supposed to do when that's how it's treated? But yes, trust me, I know how you feel right now. You feel like you've done nothing good, and you feel miserable. But only thing I can tell you is get some therapy. This is going to be stuff that you are going to need help getting around, because it is going to mess with your head for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with needing it. I took therapy for quite a while, and I needed it after everything that happened, where I thought I was going crazy. I wasn't. I was having a very normal reaction to being what felt like abandoned. And there's nothing wrong with having those feelings. So don't let
Like I don't like it's not one of those things where it's like I need therapy for it. It's more of like I'm scared I'm gonna be responsible for someone's life being lost. It's more of like that. And I did
You
love
aren't.
her for a while.
Well, here's the thing. If she uses that logic against you, or if anybody tries to, you've done everything you can to hold up your side of the relationship. And if they were not willing, and she was not holding up her end, so there was nothing else you could do. You tried. But they just weren't doing their part. And that is all somebody could ask you to do. That is the thing that I really hate about this modern culture, is that there is not enough credit given to guys that really put all of that amount of effort into an actual relationship, and then everybody brushes it off like, oh no, he absolutely, he would have never done XYZ for me. You don't know that.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to tell you is I'm here for you, man. I got you. But I'm also going to be honest with you. You're going to feel like shit for at least a few days. Maybe a week.
Yeah, I kind of feel like shit right now.
The other advice I can give you, don't drink. Drinking makes it worse.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big drinker. I'm not into anything of the sorts.
That's fair.
It's just
I mean,
like
that's-
it's just like I really cared about her, but at the end of the day, like, did she really care about me?
And it feels sucky because makes you feel like an idiot afterwards, because now you've put all this effort in only to get shafted.
I'm just hoping like I can eventually move on and meet the right one for me.
Trust me, I've worried about that for a very long time now. I feel like I still am nowhere near where I need to be.
Yeah. I did manage to get that one game.
Which game?
The weed selling game. I probably never told you about it, but it's Schedule 1. It's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
Schedule 1. The one that's being canceled for an achievement, which anybody that complains about it is really just acting like a child.
No, it's not even that. It's the one where what's it called? The drug dealing simulator game is or the company for that game is suing or trying to sue.
I mean, I just look at it like it's Breaking Bad, the video, like the simulator. Like, it doesn't seem
It's
like
really
it's
fun.
really... I think what's happening, honestly, are people are just being prudish.
They just want money.
Yeah, they want money, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of done with it. As somebody trying to get into the gaming industry, I'm just done with it. Like, half of the reason we're probably
talking
not
about
gonna.
Schedule 1. I'm talking about the people that are trying to sue Schedule 1 because the game is fun. It's fun. It's really fun.
I think. Well, it's not even. I think the problem with all of that is people don't. I think people are too afraid of not siding with. There's too much of a problem with people concerned about the right side that nobody is wondering if anybody's in the right. And if I'm being honest, because in my case, I don't know if you're American or not, but I am. And
I am.
Like, especially this past election, all it's made me do is realize that people are really going to have beef over the dumbest shit.
I've lost a lot of friends over the debate, and I said like Donald Trump seems like a cool guy to vote for, because at least
And I
he hasn't
mean,
lied about. Yeah,
well, I mean, here's the thing.
I didn't
I
even
have
really
a
vote. I just said it as.
Well,
like,
I
a
was sick, so I
suggestion.
didn't have time to vote. But my personal take is always very simple. I didn't like I didn't like Harris for the fact that, first of all, different accents and and like tone of voice everywhere she went. That was weird. Also, every single social issue was on their docket, and that just felt like they were trying to, cater to a specific group, and it just felt weird. The other thing was also, she has been a vice president that entire time. She could have done most of the stuff she was talking about, or at least gotten
Yeah.
some of it started. So why are you
My-
waiting until
yeah.
you're president to get things done? That seems stupid.
Yeah. And also, my issue with it is that she kept lying about certain things, like how crime has gotten down. That's not
Crime's
true,
gone
it's
down.
like-
We have no active military in the outside of the U.S. The one great
Yeah,
meme
that
of it where
meme-
they're
that
like,
meme
"Where the
blew up.
fuck
Dude, I
are we
love-
then?"
Yeah, she lied about Afghanistan, saying, "Oh yeah, we got no soldiers there." I mean, it's not entirely true, but it's not entirely false. I mean, we still have people in Afghanistan fighting. That's
But
because,
they're
like,
not
we're-
fighting because it's a war.
Yeah.
They're fighting because
Yeah.
they're defending people leaving.
Yeah, and then not only that, we have Kabul, who were actively fighting because the minority race in there is always like getting treated like slaves and being killed out in the
I
street.
thought it was. Is it Kabul? I thought it was Kabul.
It's Kabul.
Okay.
Or at least that's how they pronounce it. Like,
Let me put it to
I'm
you
not a
this.
big, I'm not a big political guy, but fucking, there's a lot of heinous shit and a lot of first. And by the way, Kabul is like just the most hypocritical, like, what's the word? West, what's the word?
Western culture, civilization.
No,
Social-
it's like like not to be racist, but like Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan. It's
Middle
like West
Eastern.
side. Yeah, Middle Eastern. Not why did I say West? But yeah, Middle Eastern. Kabul is like the most hypocritical because they're homophobic, but yet they're allowed to like grape the minority race that lives there. Like, bro, they're not less of humans, bro. They're just like they're different people. That's it.
No, yeah, exactly.
reason-
And
Yeah.
part of the reason I also just wouldn't have voted for her was the fact that, let's be real here, her entire party builds themselves on the foundation of
Yeah.
diversity and inclusion, but then the minute anybody else but you let such a rabid fan base exist inside, not even fan base,
Yeah.
but following inside your party, where it's pretty much you are with us or you are against us.
There's
There is
three
no
things. There's
no
only
in
three
between.
things. There's three things she did. She lied about immigration and criminal history. She's lied about or no, she's done three things. She's lied about criminal history and immigration. That's one. Two, she's lied about Donald Trump and what he's been doing. That's two. And three,
Which
she's
everybody
only
who
been
calls
using
him a felon,
celebrities.
big whoop.
Yeah.
He
Big
made
whoop.
a. Here's the thing, you gotta
Are we
remember.
forgetting Richard Nixon?
I also they also
He's
treat
a
everybody.
felon.
I love how everybody says, oh, Trump's this horrible human being XYZ. Let's also remember though, the people that complain about him are also not in the same social class, like wealth class as him.
Also,
Money
if you
changes
think-
people. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna say that he's the most perfect guy. Yes, there have been mistakes made. Like if
Yeah.
if the information is correct on the
Yeah.
news, there was a guy that was like a nail or hairstylist. He got
Yeah.
sent to El Salvador, but then they learned later. And then, if I remember correctly, which again, take it for a grain of salt because I don't know if I'm right or not, and I haven't had the time to research it. But commentary was saying he was probably not part of any of groups, but he
Yeah.
had a sketchy past. Now,
Let's
let's
also
also
not-
point out Riley Gaines, the girl that was
Yeah.
brutally killed.
Oh.
She was, remember, because that happened in Georgia, my home state.
Oh, damn.
They completely just decided, because remember, he got in trouble. That guy got in trouble multiple times. Like, he stole, they caught him doing XYZ, and they did nothing about it. And then we got this act out to be like,
Yeah.
hey, from now on, you can't do this crap.
And you guys want to? Here's a fun little fact. He's the only president not to be related to slave owners because his family's I think what was it his dad or I think it was his mom. No. It was actually both. Both his parents were immigrants. So they started their country from the ground
Which
up in
is
America.
which is even funnier because they're like, oh, he's just a tycoon who's a symbol of the West.
No, dude, his family built their corporation brick by brick. Like that shit was not easy.
Well, no,
for
but
them.
that's kind of the meme though. It's like you
Yeah,
call it
yeah.
that, but is it really that?
Yeah. And also, let's not forget that, like, if you think him, like, sending illegal immigrants into like, back to their homestead states,
Or El
Um,
Salvador.
or yeah, El Salvador, Canada literally invites immigrants, lets them renovate their own houses and flip them, and then they're just like, oh, yeah, this looks nice. Okay, by the way, everything you just did was illegal and send them back.
Canada also just has a lot of problems in general.
Yeah, and then not only that, he's made one of the best laws, or he's trying to bypass one of the best laws that's probably gonna change the United States in general. He's gonna make the death penalty viable for drug dealers because they have technically, by default, they have killed people, and that's a lot of blood, and that's a lot of blood on people's hands. And Florida's already passed a bill to where pedophiles get the electric chair.
Which, now, then of course we have the whole issue of people are mad about his sports ban on trans people. Which, first of all,
I mean,
it's
to be
not
fair,
transphobic to
Yeah.
admit that technically speaking there is a difference in biology.
Yeah, and not only that, bro.
And
like, it's
also,
not like,
just because two words are used in conjunction to each other before, and then you're mad about people using it now in the right way,
Yeah.
that's hypocritical.
and then not only that, that like actually gives you a gate opening, not even just to make it a whole new sport, but like for specific.
Like a whole new
Specific
subcategory
minorities.
of sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like a minority sport. Which,
Yeah.
why is it that now it's a problem when people want to do that? Which,
Yeah.
let's be real here. I think it was a joke term, but they made a good point out of it.
Yeah,
It was, let's just call it like it is. It was kind of just a reference to WNBA. Like,
yeah,
or kind of in the same joke idea that it is, yes, nobody's gonna watch it. Which there are people that do watch the WNBA. I'm not gonna refute
Yeah.
that, but I'm
There's
not.
reasons
And
why
I'm also
Kane
just not a
watches it.
sports watcher myself. So
yeah. There's that. Yeah, WNBA is
And-
the only sport Kane watches for
now,
sure.
I would like to point out though, I don't like how everybody kind of makes the assumption that every trans person, which this is something that I think a lot of the right is at fault for. They assume every trans
Mhm.
person wants to touch people's kids, wants to do all these things and get their voice,
Well,
make everybody
I
acknowledge them. I know people that are
They-
trans that do not give a shit what people think of them. They just want to live their life in peace and not be harassed.
I can
But-
confirm in California it's really fucked up because like they actually have concerts for kids by trans people, basically telling them like, hey, it's okay, you can be trans if you want, but like it's more of like
Well, it's also
creepy,
like
hey.
it's but and here's where my autism might be freaking out, but correct me if I'm wrong, when they say that, it almost makes it sound like sex is the same as gender, which is not. That is a biological and an anatomical difference. But
And an
there's also
ethical,
the
like-
fact that but they also make it sound
There's-
like it's a costume, which is even
Yeah.
bigger irony because they're like, all right, which because I don't know if you know about the drama, but there were two people on the hub that got in a
Yeah.
lot of got a lot of flack because they were like, our identity is not your costume. Oh, gee, you don't see the irony in them saying this.
Yeah. And there's also the case of like should a gay couple be parents? I feel like we should definitely like not ban them, but I feel like not even just for like gay couples, but for every couple they need like a psych test to make sure. Hey,
Oh no, you should have a
yeah.
psych evaluation before you get a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like first, like honestly, I appreciate that. I appreciate that we can have guns at any point in time, but you should definitely get the help you need before you get a gun.
Oh no, and I think that there needs to be an incentive, because part of the whole reason why
Yeah.
they don't do that everywhere is because there's not enough people willing to do it. Well, we
Yeah.
could fix that problem right now if maybe instead of constantly just telling people, you know, hey, XYZ, you have to do XYZ first. Like, or, you know, you tell people, oh, this is all going to be done. Pay people good money to actually be the psychologist that diagnoses these people. Now, I do think that there is a bit of a legal problem there, where it's the whole thing of, you know,
Yeah.
who's declared fit and unfit to have one, because then we get into the
Yeah.
semantics of what mental illness would allow you to bypass or
Yeah.
would prevent you from having these, which that's fair. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
But also, it's a little hypocritical to just assume. The problem is you can't generalize. If it's person by person, that's the smartest thing you can do.
I just think that the world is really fucked, and it's honestly just like, it's like a fucked up puzzle that's been left in a lot of younger people's hands.
Yeah, and they're also calling our generation, like Gen Z, Gen X, Gen Alpha, you know, everybody that's not a millennial, after a millennial, they keep saying, oh, they're lazy, they're inefficient. No. You don't understand. We've seen the housing crisis. We've seen all the things that went wrong. We're not here to play those games. You can't get mad at us for not wanting to be a part of the system that's not working. And then when we don't comply, you call us lazy, worthless, which that's not a very fair way to have the argument.
There's a lot of Gen Z military men, and some of them had interviews, and like they're more up to fighting like bad corporation, because there's this guy who had an interview who was like he was above the rank of sergeant basically, and then he was like he's like, sir, do you know what you're here for? He's like, yes, I did not address like his boss basically is sergeant something, and he didn't call him sergeant because you don't call that sergeant by sergeant. And that he's like, why do you refuse? And he's like, I've read the rules, sir, I do not need to reform that sergeant of his duties. I'm supposed to call him captain or something.
No,
of the sort
he's
like
following
that.
the rules, and he's still,
Yeah,
and he's not going out of his way to be rude. He's following the rules by the book, which that's the other thing. We don't, and I find this funny because my dad taught this to me, and I still hold this value to this day. Respect is earned, not given.
Mhm.
But they assume because, now in the military, you give respect because that's something that they earned. They busted their ass to get to where they are. And if they didn't, well, that happens sometimes. But most of the time, you can't do that kind of crap and expect it to just, you know, go away, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. And the problem is also, you can't expect everybody to immediately support you when certain situations, like, how do I put it? I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but there are people that take these types of situations and they don't make it easier, because then everybody else comes off like an asshole. But they know that that's how it works, and it's unfair.
You know what's crazy? I used to get like ass whoopings because I would stay up all night and then fall asleep in school. So instead of like having a talk with me, my stepdad at the time would just like make me like hold the pole and then just start like just whacking at my ass, bro. Like, dude, when I learned about like the disability, or not the disabilities, the negative effects of like not getting enough sleep at night, dude, I changed my whole thing up. I stopped playing games on my mom's phone late at night. I stopped watching YouTube before 8 p.m. or like right before 8 p.m. And bro, like, he never gave me that talk of like the negative effects of not getting enough sleep. So not only am I have I basically gotten better from that experience, from learning that, uh, I managed to gain 100 pounds just because like I refused to listen because he whooped my ass. So I'm like 50 pounds heavier than what I'm supposed to be, and I've been stuck with this weight for a while. I've been trying to lose it.
No worry, man. I'm in the same situation as you, but
Bro.
I don't know. Let's take a break from that comment for a second, and I'll explain how
Yeah.
magic works a little, which you can see through the stream. First of all, everything
Okay.
has color, which I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. You can do it if you want. I can do it for you if you want. Just give you an opportunity to learn about the deck.
I'm not really good at remembering things, but I'll try my best.
I mean, it's just an opportunity for you to learn a little. I mean,
Yeah.
so the first thing you need to know about Magic is very simple. There's different formats. The one that we do in this game, which on Arena it's called Brawl, but it's in real life called Commander. Commander tends to be 4 people playing all against each other. It's like a free-for-all. And you start with 40 life. If everybody's got what's called a commander, sometimes they have multiple. And basically, it's the last person standing. The way you win is either one of 4 things. Either you get a win condition, like there are certain cards that say if you do X things, you win. There is what's called there's what's called infect counters, where if somebody poisons you, essentially, you can lose. If they deal enough damage to drop you to 0 or less. Or the final one, they deal 21 or more damage with their commander. Now, in Brawl, it's a little different. Brawl doesn't have the 20 commander damage. They start to give you 25 life in this system. It keeps it close to standard where it's 20 life. But you still have 100
Alright.
cards. You can only have 1 copy of a card, except for basic lands. And everything has a cost. So,
Okay.
what kind of deck, like if you were to play a card game where you can do, where it can be anything from you do nothing but throw spells or play only creatures, if you could do stuff like that, what do you think you would want to play?
I think, like, okay, if I had to pick my favorite, it's between 3 of them. So I probably think, like, being able to communicate with animals. I'm pretty sure that's probably not a thing in this. Definitely
it's not. It's
necromancy.
like,
Yeah,
so stuff coming
necromancy.
from the graveyard.
Yeah.
Then there's already one that you might like. That's a zombie
Yeah.
commander.
Oh, that's dope. And then I think the third one, probably just elemental control.
There's not really element control. There are elemental creatures, but it
Oh,
doesn't.
that's probably the same thing then, yeah.
Let me actually see if I can craft it.
Because when I think
know
of
that there's a
magic, those are the only
creature.
3 things I can think of.
Well, Magic the Gather. Well, it's more like you're thinking about the card game, not the.
Yeah.
But I get your point. Let's see. John Red against the Exile.
Because I don't know Magic the Gathering. I just know, like, fantasy magic.
Yeah, that's fine. So this commander. So there's what's called in this game mill. Your library or your deck. Whenever you mill, you send the top card of your library to the graveyard. This is a deck that basically says during each of your turns you can play zombies from your graveyard.
Oh, that's dope.
So this would allow you to do exactly that. So now we go in here. So first thing we do is we have lands. You want to have... They tend to give you in this on here when you build through the app, which this is a free app. They tend to give you 40 basic lands. Normally, my recommendation here is you do, if it's 2 color, you do 12 of both lands. You can do, in your case, we'll do 13 of both. That means you have 26 cards, 26 of those. You want to have about 13 non-lands. You want to do about 35 to 38 lands with zombies. So we'll do these 2, which you'll learn what they do as we play. So we have these 2. We will do... These are multicolored lands that are always going to be pretty good. Some of these even have extra abilities when they enter. So let's see, that's 34. 35. 36. 37, 38. We'll do 38 lands. That's a pretty good amount. And we'll get rid of this one. Alright, so you have 38 lands. That's a pretty good number. So now, let's see. Signet. Choose a creature type. So now, Herald's Horn. This is a cool card. It says when it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type. Creatures of that type cost 1 mana less to cast. And at the beginning of your upkeep, which we'll talk about later, you get to look at the top card of your deck. If it's a creature of the chosen type, you can reveal it and just add it to your hand for free.
Okay.
This is also another one where this thing says, hey, it taps to add mana of any color. Also, creatures of the chosen type you pick just get +1/+1. but this is something where once it enters, it keeps that ruling the rest of the game.
This is dope. This is actually really dope.
Well, sorry, as long as it's on the battlefield. So let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
That's
I don't-
understandable.
Let's see. So destroy.
Hang on one
Target.
sec.
No problem. Take all your time. Take all the time you need.
My cousin. Alright. My cousin is wanting me to play Minecraft. Sorry, I have to break the bad dude.
No, that's fine, man.
Hey,
Do it.
but
Do
hey,
what you need to.
if you
Spend time with
you
family.
you've helped me like a shit ton today. So if you ever like want to hang out, like we can do anything, bro. Probably not Magic the Gathering because I'm not a huge like card console, like a card game console thing. Uh, like gamer, but like I understand most of the rules you just told me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, it's fine, man.
but
But also,
but yeah. Yeah, if you ever want to play like a multiplayer game or like a co-op game, I would totally be down.
I mean, I'll play Marvel Rivals with you if you want. I mean, this
Oh, dude,
stream
I'm
isn't.
I'm fucking dude. I'm a Venom main. I'm a whole like well, I'm a tank main in general. But yeah, I love to play with you, dude.
You know.
You have no idea what this means.
Right. No, I mean, yeah. If you get free time after you finish playing Minecraft with your cousin, feel free to hit me
Yeah.
up, and if I'm still around, I'll play some. I'll play some with you for a little while.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate
No
it.
problem.
You're a really good friend.
No problem, man. You take care.
All right, bye now.
Bye. All right. Well, still got some fun going on. So, let's see. We will actually save this for him to look at later. We will be temporarily closing the screen as we now begin to pick another game. Let's see, what else do I have that might be worth playing right now? Do you know that I have a few Steam games that I need to check on? Fuck it, we'll play Rivals. Alright, so currently... Alright, we're going to be taking just a second. We're currently booting up Marvel Rivals. We will be... Okay. Alright, let's see. We are currently waiting on the game to boot up, which is fine. Video game capture. Oh. Good thing this one was already set to Rivals. Now let's see. Looks like our next upcoming part, which interesting enough, while I'm waiting, I'm noticing that I got over 54 people who have seen my stream so far. That is a nice change of pace. But now we are just waiting on the shaders to compile for Marvel Rivals. But I look forward to absolutely demolishing my enemies as soon as the game loads. Which it's at 70, so let's hope it finishes shortly. Let's see, performance mode is not enabled. So now let's try. Let's now begin with Marvel Rivals. There we go.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Step aside and let a real hero show you how it's done.
Oh, wait, this is actually an in-game. Okay, mid-game. Alright, let's work with this.
What am I? Invisible?
Let's cook some more.
A nice deep freeze.
Tremble before fast!
A disappearing.
Dodge this. This is real firepower.
Go now. I have shut down rock. A disappearing.
Don't step on lava.
Query. If the Montesi formula eliminates vampires, our allies will like to use it. I want this to be an entire species with an act of magic. Understand their hesitation. She's a Look who's here. Anyone willing to help?
It's clobbering time!
Alright, let's see now.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. You belong.
Maximum pulse!
Don't step on lava.
Unlimited power!
Goodbye.
Alright,
I have faith in you, Herbie. Don't make me regret it. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Don't step on lava. Can't step me out.
there we go. So now we got that.
Yummy.
Next time?
Now I see them. Anyone like the cold?
There's no one better to protect you than I, little one.
Yummy.
I like the cold.
Let's cook some more.
Let's see, there we go. Now we do that.
Rest now, my friend. Your troubled days are over.
Just got him. Well, finally died, but I had a 5-1 ratio.
I am ready to put on a show!
Maximum
How about we try
pulse!
this again?
Shields up!
Ready to go full Nova.
Nature itself bends my will. Shall not be harmed.
I'll take a shield. Let's cook some more.
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
I will not fail you, my little friend. You have my word. Ah, look who's here.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. That one hurts. A little help, please.
Their Iron Man is stuck behind our lines, so we can handle it.
One of our opponents.
How about I let you save the day this time, Herbie?
Crush you with your own armor. It's clobbering time!
Let's cook some more.
Destroy everything in sight.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. I like the cold.
The mighty Magneto, savior of humankind, strikes again. Hurrah!
Dodge this.
I'm hurt. What am I? Invisible? If anyone can
Hey,
do
at the
this,
spa.
it's you, Herbie. A nice deep freeze. So close! This is your big chance!
Let's cook some more.
It's the grand finale!
All mutant maximum pulse!
Got him.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Shenanigans time.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy. Might as well be me.
I look forward to what you're about to have. Let's take a second.
There's only one genuine certified Star-Lord. And you're looking at him.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That's some nice armor you got there, sweetheart. How much you want for it?
More. Rocket. You know Spider isn't for sale.
How about just one arm? No? Ah, come on! You're killing me, kid.
One arm.
Not yet. But I'd be careful if I were you.
Damn, she crazy.
The battle
crazy.
starts in 5, 4,
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? I'm counting on it.
Franklin and Val are gonna be so sad they missed this.
Alright, let's make our move.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
No hiding from us now, buddy.
More bad guys. Just what we need.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Much better.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Alright, let's do a little AoE, AoE, AoE. Got him.
Just what the doctor ordered. I'm an easy target. Oh,
Ah, damn it. I was trying to hide. Oh wait, shit, I'm revived? Let's go.
Here they come.
Back into the fray.
You've captured more than half of the
Ah,
mission area. Keep going.
I was hoping I would make it. That'd be really funny if I had made it though. Glitch is doing pretty good.
let's try this again.
Alright, so now...
Oh, thought you had me.
See, I'm fucking helpful.
Airstrike.
Long-range threat eliminated.
Oh, thought you had me.
Whoa.
Almost yours.
Let's try this again.
Well, that's a little crazy, honestly.
Shields up.
Oh, thought you had me.
You'll have to keep fighting until you disappear. Plasma!
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Alright, so now we AoE.
Oh, thought you had me.
Fantastic! Whoa!
Oh, did you see that?
I'll patch you up.
Did you see that?
Got him. Got him. Scene one captured.
Right from one cosmic disaster to the next. Story of my life.
This is a nice spot.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What have you done to your armor, Stark? Didn't know you could make it any uglier.
Gosh, I have missed your cosmic wisdom and constructive criticism, Rocket.
Flark you, boo. I know that perfect tone. What's it called?
Manners.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need
All right,
to do
now
is
let's
capture
go.
the mission area. Got it?
Rebuild the space-time continuum and defeat 2 Dr. Dooms? Piece of cake.
Whoever
Might want to watch out over here. Oh, that's the stuff.
us against the world. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
I was looking for one of these.
Capture the mission area.
Watch out! They got us out! Thought you had me!
Ooh, nice job, Black Widow.
Widow fight.
I'm back, baby!
Oh, and there's so many of them.
Ready to rock and roll! Oh!
But were you out of your mind?
Oh, they.
I was trying it out.
Feeling fantastic.
We actually
It's my time to shine.
No stopping the Star Lord.
Plasma!
Oh, sweet moves, right?
They've almost got it! Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
That's what the doctor ordered. Oh, sweet moves, right?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Alright, I was able to hold it for a couple more seconds.
It's time to do the right thing. Just gotta figure out what that is.
Alright, let's see.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay, so let's looking at the chart.
The Black
We're probably-
Widow? It's really you! I thought you were just a legend.
Then I guess I've been doing my job right.
If you came out of the shadows, that must mean...
Things are about to get very serious.
The battle starts in 5,
Let's see.
4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Alright, let's go.
Oh, Drax is gonna be so mad he missed this. No hiding from us now, buddy! Sniper, take cover! Someone scratch my back! Oh, got you at me!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I was looking for one of these. Oh, did you see
The
that?
mission area!
Alright, let's get in.
Us against the world!
And I'm dead.
Can't keep me down for long. Oh, did you see that?
Good sniper stun.
Oh, thought you had me. Just what the doctor ordered. Fantastic!
Shields up!
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Oh! Well then. Maybe it's time to switch to somebody else.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Check my watch. It's almost club time. Let's rumble. That's the stuff.
Mighty plasma!
They've almost got it!
Alright, just keep punching, just keep punching. Yeah. What is... I'm gonna be honest, first time playing it, what is the E doing?
Benji's back.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. How are there so many of them?
Us against the world.
Make way.
Damn. Well, we tried.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Alright, let's do this.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who needs four when you've got one like me?
Alright, let's do this.
Well, it ain't easy being this strong or this handsome.
Asgard has been invaded
30
yet
seconds
again.
before you attack. Get ready.
Nothing's getting through now.
Loki shall prevail.
See.
Everyone is looking at me as if they know me. It's a strange feeling.
You may have just been unfollowing your timeline, but to us,
Fools, do you truly believe you can stop my grand scheme?
Let's see.
the battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
You think you can harm me?
Got him.
That's the Bucky I know. We'll count on boats in. Great. I'm... Oh! You know I never wanted to do like word, I sure.
Damn.
You know what to do, fighters? A nice deep freeze. You're halfway there.
I
Keep
might have
going.
found my new main. I like this.
Go. Our foe. That's sure.
Anyone willing to help?
Alright.
Some assistance. Thanks. I can still.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Behind you. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Got him.
Orders. Let's get to that.
Oh, I'm our ace? Holy shit.
It's spider time! Disappear!
Just the idiots I was looking for. Solid teamwork. Tremble before fast!
Rise, my friend!
Let's go. Let's go.
Second chance is over.
God dang it! No! And I was almost there. Oh shit! Holy crap! 16-2.
You kidding? I feel fantastic. Likewise.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Your face are uglier than me, Namor.
Damn.
Nowhere.
Namor's beasts have been returned to the sea.
Coming through. Your rear.
It's Spaghetti time!
Okay, we just need to keep.
With you!
Next stop, Big Magic Tree.
Is that the best you've got, Namor?
Solid team.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Punch, punch, punch.
Thanks. I could still take it.
Against the world!
Roll that down.
Operation World Tree ready to commence. Doing major damage. Ready to keep on rocking.
Alright.
Coming through.
I'm counting on you, friend.
Booyah!
Careful. We've got a robot at that station. Thanks. I can still
Next stop,
Hurting
Big
me will
Magic
not be
Tree.
easy.
Let's go.
Almost there! Don't turn back now! Time for some fireworks. Vehicle reached the checkpoint.
Alright, let's keep going, going.
Shields up! Disappear! Nothing's getting through now. It's Spaghetti time!
Tremble before fast!
Come on, keep healing.
Can't hurt me now.
Second chance is over.
What on earth has Namor done now?
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way. Us against the world!
on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Victory!
Let's go! 29 to 4! If I don't get play, I'm gonna be sad. Nah, let's go!